Sarah Silverman on how she found a way to finally say what she means with comedy special PostMortem. In her recent PostMortem tour and Netflix special, Sarah Silverman took a detour from her signature no-holds-barred humor and dove into more personal, poignant territory, opening up about the death of her dad and stepmother, 9 days apart. The laughs were still there. This is Sarah Silverman, after all, but they came wrapped in something heartfelt and left audiences laughing through their tears. Nominated for 2 Primetime Emmys, Variety Special and Writing, PostMortem mostly focuses on Silverman's dad, known to friends affectionately as Schleppy. Through smiles, she tells stories about him and her stepmom, Janice, about their lives when they were healthy and about their last days, sharing just how funny they were. It's so odd, because I now have no parents, she says in the special. And there is no age where you are ready to have no parents. Looking back on those early performances, she admits they were tough, even draining. Each night felt like an emotional uphill climb, and she found herself dreading going on stage. The sadness was still too fresh, and revisiting it in front of an audience felt more painful than liberating. The balance wasn't there yet. The material leaned heavy, with not enough sharp punchlines to lift the weight. It was still raw, and she was too deep in the grief to find much levity. As the tour went on and a distance formed, when I finally had a perspective from the outside of it all, instead of feeling still in it, the show got funnier. I found the joy, and by mid-tour, I started looking forward to the shows, she says. It now felt like a celebration where I couldn't wait to get out there and tell the crowd about these people I knew so well, who knew me too. The real me, the bedwetter, the goofball, the kid paralyzed for panic attacks. Her parents may be gone, but shaping the show into more of a tribute to the humor that she undoubtedly inherited became its own kind of healing. The real breakthrough came when the audience stopped feeling sorry for her and instead began falling in love with her parents. That shift turned the show into a homage, one that was deeply personal and, she says, felt extremely cathartic. PostMortem showcases the maturing of Silverman as a performer, which she says feels like a natural progression for her. I'm still aggressively silly and dumb and scatological, but the proportion of that to grown adult comedian has shrunk a bit, percentage-wise, she explains. I started out pretty much exclusively saying things I didn't mean, the opposite of what I meant, even where that stuff used to be the whole meal. Now it's just seasoning or dessert on something more authentic. Or at least authentic to me now. Comedy has changed so much in recent years with social media and cancel culture due to heightened sensitivities. Moving forward, Silverman is enthusiastic by who and what she sees in the comedy space. There are so many exciting and inspiring comedic voices right now. Fresh perspectives and kind of deeply meaningful absurdity, she says. In a time when everything around us is going to shit, where so many people in power have no heart, brain, or empathy, being a comedian is a kind of life raft. Comics become comics because we all had to in order to survive childhood. Now we need to again survive on a more macro scale and help those within the sound of our voices do the same.